Oh, wait till you see this. I bet you I got it all over my face. I'll show you what's going on in a minute. Hi guys, Steve here. Well, you just watched the intro there and you've seen what I was eating, and I can tell you it's bloody beautiful. I actually cooked those for Rob and Phil down in Kinkuna. A few weeks back when we were camping down there, we all went down to the beach. I just took the FJ here, didn't take any of the dot or anything like that because we were just camping on the beach, and I didn't have this table here with me. This is my drifter pull-out kitchen. We use it mainly in the backyard, but I like using it with the back of the FJ here, and I've just got my little Snow Peak IGT 3 pulled out here, and I've got my travel buddy sitting on here, and I've got a few ingredients that I'm going to be using for the cook-up, and it'll be with the beef sliders that I cooked up while we were camping with Phil and Rob, and they thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thought I'd show you how I did it. It's actually an 8-hour cooked brisket, but not by me. I only cook it for about 2 hours in the travel buddy. I've only got the small one, so it takes me about 2 hours to get it heated up to temperature, but I thought I'd show you, and they absolutely loved it. Now these things you can buy from Woolies, and there's a few different ranges in them. There's a beef brisket, there's rump, there's pork, lamb shanks, there's all sorts of ones. They're pre-cooked and they're cryovac, so I'll just get it out here and show you. I'll see if I can come around to the camera there. So this is it here. So beef brisket, it's pre-cooked, quality cut, smoked over Australian hardwood, slow cooked, melt in your mouth, tenderest every bite. So they're Australian made. It's made from at least 94% Australian ingredients. So we're hoping the 6%'s not the meat from somewhere else, but I don't think it would be. It's probably find it's the sauce or something like that. But you get a little sachet of sauce in here that you can pour over it once it's cooked. And all you're basically doing is you're basically just reheating this. They do give you some recipes on the back there if you want to do it, but these are terrific for when you're traveling because they're cryovac, and this has got a use by date for the 6th of the 5th 21. So I mean, you can buy a few of them, put them in your fridge. You don't have to freeze them, and you can have them in there, and if you want a quick and easy meal, you can pull them out, cook them in the travel buddy, or even you could cook them you know, on a Weber or something like that. Yeah, you just need some sort of, like, maybe a camp oven, or maybe that Weber casserole dish that I showed in a previous video. That'd be great in that, like over the Weber. You could just slow cook it over that and reheat it, and put some veggies and stuff like that in there as well. But we're just going to have it on bread rolls like we did down there with Rob and Phil, and they tell me they enjoyed it, and no one died, and it was the first night, so we all lived to eat Phil's pizza and Rob's pizza and Phil's pork roast. So it was a great weekend. Check out the other video if you want to see a bit about that, and I think Rob's done a video on it, has done a video on it as well, from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives, and Phil Damiano. I just can't think of the way his new channels he's called now. I'll have to look at that, and I'll put it on at the end of the video here, because he's just changed his name from Phil Damiano to something 4x4 Ventures. I can't remember what it is, Phil, sorry. I'll have a look at that and put it in on the end there. He's always forgetting my name anyway, so but he did mention me on his last video and got it right, and I really appreciate that. That's the good thing about the YouTube community. We all help each other out. I've got to go chase Ellie, she's running off. Ellie, where are you? Okay, now that I've shown you everything that's in the box, it's really quick and easy. So what we're going to do is first have a beer, because I've been talking, and you know, you need to keep hydrated. So we'll do that. So First thing you got to do, I did have this on. Sorry, I forgot that was on. It's a little bit warm. I have had this on and it's switched off. So I've preheated this for about an hour. I'll just turn it back on again. And I'll just get my trusty glove here. Move a couple of things. Now, in here, I've got a little Snow Peak chopping board, which is great because you can put hot stuff on it. But also here I picked up when I was over at Bundaberg's a Winterwell product. It's actually a titanium chopping board. So it's only tiny, but you can cook off it. We actually cooked our pizzas on it when we were over there, like used it to put in there and didn't hurt it. It's made of titanium, it's light, so I'll sit that on there as well. Now I've got a little dish that I always use in here. It's an old baking dish that I had. It's actually for making bread. But it's the perfect size for this travel buddy. When you put it in there, there's no rattling or moving around, so when I'm driving it's fantastic. So all you basically got to do with these is pull them out. You got your cryovac plastic there, and that's the little sauce I was talking about. You can pour over it at the end there. But all you got to do is pierce this bag in 2 places. Forgot to get the knife. So you just got to put a couple of little nicks in the top. Then you just put that in your dish. Now you don't have to take this out of the bag. This bag is heat proof. It's like those oven bags you buy for your chicken wings and things like that. You can cook in. So all you got to do is put that in there. And then slide that back in. Now I do have a little mesh. I don't know whether you, hopefully you can pick that up on the camera there. I'll just pull it out. I do have a little mesh tray that I leave in there right on the very bottom, because I don't want the tray sitting right on the bottom of the travel buddy, because that's where all your heat comes from, and it'll I reckon it'll burn it too hard because it needs to heat around it. So we'll just put that in there, shut the door, and you just got to wait now. So all it's basically doing, like I said, is just reheating it. It's already cooked. It's been cooked for 8 hours, and all you got to do is heat that up. So it's great for when you're traveling, and same with all the products they have in the range. So I've had most of them. I'm going to get the lamb shanks and try those out, and Annie doesn't like pork, but I wouldn't mind trying the pork one as well. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to chop up an onion and cook it on the jet boil and fry up a bit of onion and have with it, and a little bit of tomato. I've got some lettuce leaves there, a bit of sour cream, on some buns, and I don't know what I did with the buns in here. So just got some buns. So it's a quick and easy meal. Like I said, you could have veggies with it if you wanted to. You could, if you're doing it with a camp oven, you could bake up some veggies or something like that, and you know, have a really great meal. So I'll show you some more when I get to cooking up. Just before it's cooked, I'll do the preparation. I'll cook up the onions, show you that, and chop it all up, get it made, and you'll see that finished product that I was eating. Cheers. Okay, should be just about cooked. I can smell it. It bloody smells beautiful in there. So it's a few hours later. You can see the sun's gone down now. I'm not covered half my face in sun. So we'll get in. We'll chop up this little bit of an onion here. So we'll just get in and chop this up. So this little titanium board I bought, it's absolutely fantastic. So I got that. As you know, I've got the Winterwell stove. We'll be pulling that out soon because the weather's starting to get cooler, and we'll be using that. So these little drifter kitchens are fantastic for doing this sort of thing and on your vehicle or taking them away. Before I got the Dot, we used to have this sitting in there, but we've sort of changed our cooking setup a little bit now. We changed our camping setup, I should say, and we don't sort of use it we don't camp out of the vehicle as much, but because we got the dot, but we still make use of this. I have it set up in the backyard over there, and I've just got a little cover I put over it, and whenever we're cooking in the backyard there, it gets used all the time. So I keep me jet boil in this little bag, and these are great for when you're you know, traveling, or you know, if you want to boil up a coffee. They're quick and easy. That's just the water part of it. We don't need that, but we do need that. So I'll just pull that off, get the little stand out here, and yeah, these are terrific. Like they're sort of a must-have item when you're camping, I reckon. Like just for boiling up the billy in the morning. Like they're just quick and easy, and I've got, like I said, you just put the hot part, but I've got this piece here which is for the fry pan. And you just fold these little legs out, and it just sits over that like that, then just locks in like that. So then I've got a fry pan here somewhere. Let me find it. There it is, jet boil fry pan. I did forget one thing, a little bit of oil, but I've got a bit of margarine in there, so I'll throw that in there. Grab that out of the fridge in here. Only thing I did wrong when I did this, when I designed this, I should have put the fridge over that side so that I could make the use of that table. I'll change it around one day. I'm just one of those things I do one day. So put a little bit of butter in there. As you can tell, that's got plenty of heat, so I'll just turn that down a little bit. Not too much. And we'll just throw this onion in, and we'll get that fried up, and I'll show you when it's cooked. So it's as quick and easy as that with, you know, the right gear. So like I said, these little and this little plate here, like you can see, that just stops it from moving. I've cooked bacon and eggs up in this, and all sorts of things. Like, it's a great little accessory to have. And I'll fry this up, and when I get it all cooked, and I'll get the tomato chopped up, and I'll get it made. Okie doke. Just got to make sure I got everything switched on here. Is the volume thing moving in the back there, going up and down, the little bar, little green bar? Yes, it is. See how the little green bar there is going up and down?
I couldn't see that.
That's me cameraman or camera woman, camera person. I don't know. I don't know what you call people these days. Do you call the mailman a mailman still?
No, the post.
The poster, yeah. Oh, the world's gone mad. Yeah, so we've got the onion cooked over here. You can have a look over here, and so look at that. That's bloody fried off beautiful. Just how you want it. A little bit of margin there, and what I've done over here, I've chopped up the bread rolls, put the had a little bit of baby spinach leaf there, and a bit of tomato. I'm going to put a bit of this cheese on mine, but anyone won't have it. That's a Mexican one. I bought it the other day. It's really nice. It's just a Woolies brand. So, but in here, find my glove, and this is cooked. So we'll switch these off so she's not burning power. There we go, ding. And I got another glove because it got hotter and hotter as it got on. So have a look at this. So that's it there. So that's, you can still see it bubbling away in there. But all you basically got to do is cut the bag open now without burning yourself. Have a sharp knife. So slide it down there, and So you got 3 pieces of beef brisket in there, and what I'll do is I'll have a look at that. So that's it there. We'll just put that on there. Now I don't know whether, does anyone want a bit of the sauce on it? Huh? So, got to find it. Whatever I did with it. Here it is, still in the packet over here. So you get this little sachet of sauce with it. Like, it's very strong. I mean, you could put the whole lot on, I suppose, but I only put a little tiny bit on, just drizzle it over it like that, and let it soak in a little bit, and it'll heat up off it. Now I got my trusty little camping fork here today. This is a beauty. Clips all together, folds up, spoon, knife, fork, but I'll use this. Now if you have a look here, and he gets in a little bit closer here, you can just see that that is just pulling apart, like, yum. Well, this is a sharp knife, but this is just pulling apart beautifully. And you get 3 pieces of this in there. And like I said, all you got to basically do is heat it up. It's already cooked. You're just reheating it. And I don't know whether you could cook anything just as good in a camp oven, but probably could. So we'll just throw a bit of that on there. Should be enough. And I'll put a little bit of onion on there.
Is that mine?
Yep.
You're up on the onion.
And he doesn't like a lot of onion.
Well, I do, but my
So
stomach doesn't.
I'll get a plate for Annie, because that'll be hers. And this will be mine. So
Ellie, come and hold the camera for Dad.
I'll just get mine over here. Or I might make this one Annie's. I'll just show you what else I got here. If I can grab it in this fridge. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of dollop of sour cream on mine. So I'm just going to put a little bit of sour cream on the top there. I don't know about you, but how good does that look? I reckon that looks fantastic. I did forget my cheese. Thank you, Annie. It'll look even better in a minute. Ellie, look at Ellie over there, sitting behind the fence. You want some, Ellie? She's sitting over there and she's just been eyeing me off because I'm cooking this in the backyard, but have a look at that now. Now it looks bloody beautiful. If it didn't look beautiful before, that absolutely looks fantastic. So I'm going to have a bite of it in a second. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed watching that. I'm going to go enjoy this now that I've let the cat out of the bag and told you how to cook it. So don't forget, beef brisket. You can buy other brands. Have a look in the meat section in Woolworths. Coles probably got it too, IGA, but I get them at Woolies because I work there. Quick and easy meal, great for when you're traveling. You know, thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe, hit the button, leave a comment if you want to know anything. I'll try and thing on it where you can, I don't think there'd be a website or anything like that, or there actually is on, if you go to www.woolworths.com.au, you can probably look it up there, and I'm going to get in and enjoy it and clean up. So 2 hours in the Travel Buddy, probably quicker in Weber or something like that, or on a camp oven. But thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Okay guys, as you just seen in the intro, what I was eating there, I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook that. Now what it was a roast beef slider, and what I cooked this some time ago, whenever, I don't know. Bloody hell. Stop.